You ever been walking through the mall and said, "Oh snap, 20% off Boots, so fresh"? Then you probably spotted some retail signage, and that is what we'll be making on this episode of In-House Design. Now there are a lot of different types of signage, but today I'll be doing simple hanging window signs and rack signs for a store in Champaign, Illinois that sells collegiate apparel. And I know what you're thinking, who still goes to the malls? Well, some people do, and some people like me gotta make signs for them to see. Now what I'm going through right now are some shots that we took for a photo shoot. We have photo shoots here every few months, and this was our most recent winter shoot. And I pulled this one up, and I'm thinking this was the best image for us to use for these posters, so I pulled that one out. And when I open up this file, I want to make a new file. The store for the windows, they have to be 34 by 38. We're going to be 300 resolution. And I'm going to do this in RGB color. I know it's print and it's been ingrained in your minds, CMYK for print. But our large format vendor actually prefers RGB. So I'll load her in here. Get her all nice and big like. Scale it some. Now we have thigh gap here, and I'm a fan of thigh gap, but for this we're not going to use because it's just trap space, and that's poor design. Move her over here. And I wanted to make I've been doing a background of orange, especially when they have orange apparel on orange. I think it's a cool look I've been doing for them. I'm going to add a gradient here. And when I pull up some text, you should have some fonts that you choose from. If you already work for a company or if you're doing freelance, if they have a brand, which hopefully they do, they should have a list of fonts that you're allowed to use. I choose those for our stores, and right now I'm using Bebas or Bebas, however you say it. And the message is for this sale, it's entire store, buy one get one free. So that's what the mall walkers gotta see when they're strolling by in their skicks. I'm going to size this up here. Photoshop's being a little funny today. And I do a lot of our signage in Photoshop just because I'm much faster in that. I do some in Illustrator. But if it all looks good and prints well, then it doesn't matter to me. Throw this behind her. I'm going to bring out this text a little with a blue background square. Maybe pull that from her hat here. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm typing in the legal jargon. Has to be up there. Just keeps us safe in case people want to, hey, I want to buy this toilet. Buy one, get one free. Well, sorry. Can't have the toilet. I'll throw that down there. I think it looks pretty good. And they also want another poster, same size, with text only. And so we're going to use the same background and text and just kind of rearrange it. Pull that out. Entire store. I want to make this the blue from the other poster. My Bebas, this font has been messing up. It's like you have to space like 2 or 3 times just to get a space. I don't know what the deal there is. Maybe if you do, you can let me know. I'm going to pull in the other text. Let's see here. Size it up. Now these will go in storefront, and they hang by these things called anagachas. It's just these metal strips that they kind of tighten into. They're made out of styrene, which is kind of this thick plastic material. A lot of people use vinyl. We've used some vinyl, but I don't like the way it looks. So I print most of our stuff on the styrene. I'm gonna make this legal 2 lines on this big poster. Straighten it up here. And I'll go through and tweak it. I'll probably tweak it later after this video even. Great. It's looking good. And we also need a rack sign. And these are like the little signs that you will see on top of the clothing racks. And we do ours. We already have acrylic standards. We just slide them into. And they are a standard sheet of paper size, 11 by 8.5. So just want to drag this into a new file, 11 by 8.5. And get this sized up. And I need to bring out some guides, just because on these I don't want to make it full bleed. It's just print. It's easier or cheaper for us to print, and they don't mind that much. So, but they do mind about their money. So I try to keep it. As a designer, one of your responsibilities is fiscal printing. Bring this over. Yeah, and I kind of like how this looks. Here they are, all 3 together. And I think it's a good little sale campaign. So what I'll do now is I'll send this image to my boss, who will look it over, and she'll send it to the store manager, and they'll give us any feedback. And if there is any, I'll make it, tweak it, and then I will save them as PDFs and send them off to our printer. They'll print them and have them delivered in 2 to 3 days, and then they'll be hanging for the walkers. I'm out.